Yo, 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 what's up? Not gonna lie, this was probably like the coolest thing of the direct that I just watched. Um, am I going to get it? No, I already have a ROG Ally, and I don't really need it to boot up to my Xbox because I have an Xbox. The handheld experience on my ROG Ally is just fine for me because I like to use desktop. It got me into using desktop, which is probably what people aren't noticing about this right here. They're talking about it boots right up into whatever OS that is. What's the like regular desktop experience like? Like how's it running with Steam? Does that drain the battery? More like what's going on? I want to know that like some real life like use cases. But yeah, it looks cool. Not gonna lie, I like the ergonomic looks of it because a lot of modern things like dig into my palm, the back of the regular ROG Ally, that angled kind of dug into my palm. I'm used to like that flared in that you get on those controllers like this thing. So that's pretty cool to see. Honestly, feel like Microsoft or Xbox is like, yo, we're losing people. We got to figure out a way to get them back, and it's been like that since the last console war, whatever you want to call it. They know that. But I'm one of those people. Like I haven't turned my Xbox Series X on in a minute. I've done it the other day because it was down in my it's in my bedroom now, and I like use it to watch like to stream content. My wife is like doing work, and I don't want to sit on the couch. I'll just go in the bedroom and stream something on there or whatever, or I'll just use my ROG Ally or my Switch or my phone. Uh, but yeah, it's going to keep them relevant in the handheld market because I do see this thing continue to expand because once the batteries get better and they're a little bit more portable, and with this, with them working directly with Windows, maybe the sleep and awake function will work a lot better. That was one of the problems with my pause a game, you press sleep, you try to open it back up, and it just doesn't. You have to restart the whole thing. I don't care what update they told you they fixed it, they didn't. Also, that's just my ROG Ally. I have the first ROG Ally. I don't have the Ally X. I don't have the newer edition, so I don't know how it runs on there. I'm pretty sure it's probably still the same problem. But yeah, that's pretty cool right here. It has their own little interface, and you could go in between Discord and all this different stuff. But I'm going to be honest with you. On my handheld, I don't like to run all that stuff unless I have it docked because it's just going to drain the battery. I'm just going to run the game. So I want to run the game at max settings. I already know I'm about to mess the battery. I know I'm about to drain the battery. So I don't try to run as much things in the background. So, I mean, I guess that's cool, but I don't think it's necessary. But to, the true Xbox gamers out there, they're probably stoked on this device. I don't blame them. Sorry for that wailing in the back. You probably hear my PC. Been putting it to work. I'm downloading. I'm doing a bunch of different stuff. But yeah, man, this thing, depending on the price, it could be something to put Sony out there and force them to really make that PSP that everybody wants. Because the last PlayStation Portable was cool, but it wasn't the PlayStation, you know, like the Vita and like the PSP that we had growing up. It was cool, like remote play and everything like that. But people want something like this where they can load their games on there and runs from there. So I appreciate Microsoft taking this step because it was who's making these. It was Lenovo, Asus, Steam, Ioneo, or whatever. I don't know how to pronounce their name. A bunch of different random companies are making a bunch of different handheld PCs, but the top three is like Steam Deck, ROG Ally, um, and I would say Legion Go. Maybe somebody else. Let me know whatever you think the other top three is for this handheld PC dominance. Because handheld, it's Switch. No, I don't care what you think about the Switch too, but when it comes down to a handheld device, it's the Switch. It's the Nintendo. It's Nintendo anything. That's one of the best handheld devices. 9 times out of 10, you got better things out there that can emulate more things on a Nintendo Switch. Battery probably sucks. The screen probably isn't. Don't get me wrong, the Nintendo Switch screen isn't the best, but at the end of the day, for that battery life, what it can do, man, I appreciate my Nintendo Switch. Is it my favorite handheld in my house? No. But when it comes down to my family, yes, because I can just sit there and play Mario Kart with my daughter, or play, Super Smash Brothers with my friends come over, or play Pokemon with my son. There's a bunch of different stuff I can do on there. So that's pretty cool. It's not just all beating people up, playing Space Marines and shit like that. So, I mean, Nintendo is dominant when it comes to that handheld stuff. But it's cool to see what, Xbox and PlayStation are going to do. I mean, we just need a better screen and a better battery. I don't even need the 120 hertz refresh rate. That's cool to have and all that stuff. I just want something that consistently can get me and run 60 and it looks crisp and clear, and the battery lasts longer than like 3 hours. A decent gaming session. So I can't wait till we get there. And if this thing can do it, then yeah, I'll probably swap out my ROG Ally and grab this thing. It all depends on the battery for this, because as of right now, I don't really need it. If you have an Ally X, I don't think you need it too, unless you're like an Xbox super fan and you just like the fact that there's an Xbox button on there. Like that's it. And like I said, the operating system is cool, but to me, Armory Crate isn't the worst. I don't think it's as bad as people put it out there to be. Windows is the problem. It's Windows is the problem, dude. Is the constant updates, all this other BS, like all the bloat that comes into it. It's Windows. Armory Crate for me was pretty cool, but let me know what you guys think down in the comments about this Xbox. Nope, I messed up. ROG Xbox Ally. That's its name. Should just be Xbox ROG Ally, or ROG Ally Xbox Edition. I don't know. Because you can't do ROG Ally Xbox because you already have ROG Ally X, and this is the ROG Xbox Ally X. I guess that's why they did it, because you can't do ROG Ally X Xbox. But you could do Xbox ROG Ally X. So I'm saying just put Xbox in front. Maybe Asus was like, nah, dude, it's ours. We want people to remember Republic of Gamers first, so we got to go first. Who knows? But let me know what you guys think about this little device. You think it's mid? You think it's pretty cool like I do, or you just want me to shut up? Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Peace and love. Thanks for stopping in.